What up, what up? It's Acevendo, back with another topic, back with another video. So, the title of this video is going to be the pros and cons of YouTube Shorts. So, admin notes. Thanks again to all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I endeavor to keep pushing these videos out to give you leverage to better it sells. It's coffee time too. So let's get into it. So the pros and cons of YouTube Shorts. So this is a topic video. Well, actually a question that a YouTuber by the name of The Vet Under Construction asked me on one of my videos. I want to say about a day ago. So I appreciate the question, bro. I'm going to answer it the best I can. I'm going to drop his link to his channel in the description below. So go and check his channel out. I believe he has a lot of potential. I think it has a lot of potential, but he has to believe in himself, right? And I'm gonna get into that in a little bit during this video. So the pros and cons of YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna give my personal experience with Shorts, and then I'm gonna break down some advantages and disadvantages. So I wanna say, let's see, this would have been 2023. So May of 2023, I went to Jamaica with my family because my sister-in-law was getting married. And if you go back into my channel, back during that time, and you go to May, June time frame of 2023, you'll see a short where I'm on the beach, and I forget what I was doing, but I made like a small short, an intentional small short. And I want to say that was the first short that I had created on my channel. And for whatever reason, I think I wound up getting like a little bit over 1,000 views on that short. And that was the most views that I have received on any video that I had ever made on YouTube up until that point, right? So I'm like, okay, I may have something here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I had, like I said, I had not seen numbers like that before, right? Now, also, I want to say that was around the time that I had started doing hashtagging as well in my videos. On the thumbnail, because YouTube Shorts does have a thumbnail, right? So, and there's a little small description there. You can actually type in stuff on your shorts. So I put some hashtags in there, and I'm assuming that helped a little bit with the views, with getting views. And also, I truly believe also that a lot of times your location of where you're located at, whether it be like, and I'm not even saying about like the backdrop of your video. I'm talking about like your phone actually geotags your actual location. I think sometimes location can actually be of a benefit to your video that you're creating as well. And I do see that when I video record in DC, sometimes get more views than when I video record when I'm in Virginia. But that's neither here or there. So you know, that's just me taking a guess, because like I said, when I've been in certain areas and certain locations, sometimes it seems like I get a little bit more views, but you know, but that's just me trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm. But anyways, getting back to shorts. So I made that short, got a little bit over 1,000 views, and it wasn't over a long period of time. I think I got those 1,000 views made within the first 5 days. Matter of fact, I want to say I was still in Jamaica when I actually got those views. So I was really excited about it. And after a while, I started doing shorts. I want to say either once or twice a week. Now, here's the caveat to that. When I did shorts based off of my long form content. There are very few shorts that I have created on YouTube where I actually recorded a short intentionally, meaning that like I pulled my phone up and I started recording. And I actually intentionally did a 30-second. Well, actually not even 30 seconds. Shorts back then was, I want to say 15 seconds at the most. But now they have shorts, we can do it for 3 minutes. So is that really considered a short? I'm not exactly sure. You know what I'm saying? Shorts is kind of like redefining itself now. But in any case, you know, I was essentially doing shorts, whether it be, you know, me being in a certain location and I'm talking about a certain topic, and in my mind, I'm making sure that, you know, I only have 15 seconds to say what I'm going to say. After a while, that started getting convoluted. That started getting kind of crazy. I'm like, I don't think that me I really didn't see too much of a benefit to it. And also sometimes the sound quality was kind of crazy. I'm not exactly sure why that was the case. Because it's the same phone, it's the same optics. So I'm not exactly sure why the sound was kind of crazy. But after I saw that I didn't want to do that, but do that part of, or do that kind of shorts, then what I did was I actually took all of my long form content and chopped them up, and I made those shorts. So I would say probably 90% of the shorts you're going to see on my channel is literally chopped up parts of my long form content that I made into YouTube shorts. And quite honestly, if you go on YouTube shorts and some of these other platforms that have short form content, you'll see and notice that a lot of times folks would grab the best part of a video and they'll create a 15-second short of that video. Now, I'm assuming that most of the time when folks do shorts, the premise is for these shorts to entice folks to go to their long form content. But I think it's generational as well, because if you have a Gen Zer watching a short, they're not going to go to your long form content. They're just not, because their generation is built on short form content, right? Now, a person like me, a Gen Xer, or even a millennial, I will say that in my personal opinion, I think that they're going to be more inclined to seek out your long form content if they see a short of yours, because in their mind they may be like, okay, well, that was a very good clip of something that was long. Pause. So I'm going to go to the long form content and see what these YouTubers talking about. But most Gen Zers, in my personal opinion, are not going to they're not going to go to your long form content. So if you're making shorts, if you're making YouTube shorts on YouTube intentionally to try to grab a Gen Z demographic, I think this you're going up a steep hill because it's not gonna I don't think it's gonna work. I think that if you're in your 40s or even late 30s, if you do shorts, you should already have the mind state that these folks are going to go towards your long form content eventually, right? Now, you will see some YouTubers and you'll see some videos that will say that YouTube shorts can destroy a channel that is based on long form content. I'm not exactly sure about that. I think if you use shorts as a tool instead of it being your main focus of content, I think the shorts can be very beneficial to you. Let me tell you something, y'all. Even though I don't do shorts anymore like that, when I eventually got to about 400 subscribers, right? And I want to say when I made that short in Jamaica, that's when I actually was at 400 subscribers. Within a few months, I want to say probably within like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 months, I went to 1,000 subscribers from 400 based off of shorts. I know it was. I saw the analytics. And even though I was still creating long form content every day or every other day, maybe like once or twice a week, I was doing a short. And I saw once I did shorts, I would grab sometimes 100 new subscribers within a day or so after I did a short, right? I can only assume that the demographic that was subscribing to my channel during that time was folks my age, a little bit older, right? But that's the thing that you'll see with a lot of YouTubers that will explain YouTube shorts. They'll tell you straight up that if you want to up your subscriber count, YouTube shorts can probably be the way to go. But when it comes to your views to get to monetization, you're not going to get that, right? Because it's very, very, very hard for a YouTube short to go viral. Very hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's hard. So I don't think that you doing YouTube shorts is beneficial to you getting your watch hours. But if you want a better subscriber count, I think once you start doing a lot of long form content and you start cutting out certain parts of that long form content, making to a short, I think it can be beneficial. I wouldn't suggest you do short form content, constantly every single day. I wouldn't suggest that, but you can do what you want to do, right? I'm just saying, like, for me doing shorts twice a week actually helped my channel. Overall, out of the little bit over 4,000 subscribers that I have right now, at least, and I'm saying this lightly, at least over 1,000 of them came from shorts, right? And here's the thing when it comes to your subscriber count. It's going to be a lot of folks that view your channel and they're going to immediately go to your subscriber count. And your subscriber count, a lot of times for folks, unfortunately, is proof of concept that your channel is beneficial, or it's going to be beneficial to them, because folks relate your subscriber count to how good your content is going to be. Now, I was a violator of this as well at one point, right? When I first got on YouTube and started actually watching content, because a lot of times I wouldn't watch anybody that had only 50 subscribers or only 100 subscribers. I immediately went to somebody that had a little bit over 1,000. Once I saw somebody had over 1,000, I'm like, okay, they must be talking about something that's good. But I kind of realized that that's not the case for a lot of folks, because I can honestly say right now, I actually do watch folks that have less than 100 subscribers, and I still get it still benefits me, and I still grab information, valuable information from those folks that have less than 100 subscribers. Because you got to think about it. Everybody has to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't get on YouTube and just get immediately 1,000 subscribers, right? It doesn't work like that. It took me a long time to get to 1,000, right? So me being a content creator, you know, I'm in a mind state already that if I see somebody that has less than 100, they're just starting off, right? Now, I will go into their profile and see how long they've been on YouTube. But sometimes that can be misleading, because you can have somebody that had a YouTube account since 2010, but they may only started making content within the last 6 months, right? So sometimes you can't even go off of that, right? But yeah, I mean, YouTube Shorts, I do believe can be beneficial. I will say that it'd probably be better for you to cut parts of your long form content and make that into a short instead of creating a actual short. I know the vet under construction has said in his comment that sometimes he can ramble. Hell, I ramble sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If you ramble, reel yourself back in, right? Reel yourself back in and get back on topic. You can even have a notepad in front of you. Nobody's going to hit you or fault you for having a notepad in front of you to keep yourself on task when it comes to making content. Hell, even when I first started making videos, actually I had something in front of me to keep me on task. Right now, if I ramble, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think I've created enough of a following that folks can understand and push through the rambling as long as I get back to the topic, right? But starting off, if you want to have like a notepad in front of you to keep you on task, then so be it, right? We was military, man. We know what it is. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. I would suggest you take your long form content, cut it up, grab the good parts, right? And then make that into a short. If you want to make a short from scratch, that's fine too. But you know, you'll see from a legacy perspective that a lot of content creators will cut out parts of their long form content and make that into a short, and they get more views by doing that versus them creating a straight up short from scratch. I think creating a short from scratch should be only for marketing purposes instead of you actually like showing a short for content that's valuable. Like, because I know for myself at one point, if I made a short, it normally was me to give a public announcement to my viewers, right? Or to my subscribers. But for me to try to cram valuable information to 15 seconds, it doesn't make any sense to me, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to create shorts, I would suggest you go ahead and just chop up your long form content and make those into shorts. And you'd be surprised how folks will consume that. And like I said, the demographic of us, as far as like being Gen X or millennials and even baby boomers, they will be more susceptible to going to your long form content versus Gen Zers. Even in my analytics, I can actually see that Gen Z is the least demographic that watches my channel. The main demographic of my channel is millennials, and yeah, millennials that are older millennials, and then also Gen Xers. That's the demographic of my channel. It's for like folks watching my content. But I will say the disadvantage of YouTube Shorts is it. Like I said, some content creators can say that it can kill your channel that's long form. I think if you oversaturate your channel with shorts, yes, I do believe that it will hurt your channel. Because folks will look at you as more of a short creator instead of a long form content creator. And long form content creation is where the money is at on YouTube, because you need to make the long form content in order for you to get AdSense money. Now, if you want to go into affiliate marketing and all these other ways to make money on YouTube, there's 18 ways to make money on YouTube, right? So, AdSense is not the only way to make money on YouTube, but the majority of folks that come up here on YouTube want AdSense money because that's the easiest way to make money on YouTube, right? So I would say create shorts to up your subscriber count, because like I said, sometimes subscriber count can be proof of concept to folks to want to look at your content, your long form content. But if you want to create shorts to up your views, your watch hours, it's not going to work, yo. It's just not. So yeah, I think some folks really look at YouTube Shorts as something that's bad. I don't think so. First of all, YouTube created YouTube Shorts for a reason. Everything that folks do when it comes to marketing and when it comes to businesses trying to get more people to grab their product, they do it for a reason. YouTube probably saw TikTok and Snapchat and some of these other platforms using Reels, right? Because they saw that these folks were getting millions of views on it. So of course, YouTube had to jump on it and say, hey, we can do the same thing. Not exactly sure how much success YouTube is having with YouTube Shorts, but I'm not going to lie. It's been a couple times where I've got on YouTube to watch long form content, and then on my feed, I see some shorts and I grab onto the shorts, and I'm scrolling through shorts within at least a good 5-10 minutes, right? I mean, there's benefit to shorts. There's, you know what I'm saying? But when you're starting to grow your channel, I would say only use YouTube Shorts to grow your subscriber count, not your watch hours. Keep doing mainly long form content. Stay consistent with that and you'll be better off. I promise you, you will. But anyways, I hope I explained that very well for you. That's just my personal opinion. That's my personal experience with YouTube Shorts, right? I know other folks probably will have a different experience, but yeah, subscriber count, yes, it does count towards monetization. It does. I think your watch hours would be more beneficial to smaller content creators initially. But yeah, if you want to use YouTube Shorts, I would suggest personally only chop up your long form content and create YouTube Shorts off of those. I think you'll get a better result by doing that. All right. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. You want me to discuss this topic or subject you think it beneficial to the channel? Email me at acog757@gmail.com. My email address is description below. Stay SOG. Signing out. I'm gone.